RI 78 to 82. What I did in RI, not very exciting, except for the fact that I played rugby throughout my school days. In fact, all the way to the uni days. Enjoyed that a lot. After graduating from RJ, that is the part maybe very interesting because I continue to contribute as the ORA president. And that was from 2003 to 2008. So, interesting trivial fact is we were the first batch of RJC in 1982. And then as the president, I also oversaw the completion of the RJC era. We moved RJC back to RI. That was in 2008. So 25 years, first batch, last batch. So that is, in short, RI. Of course, I got two boys who also carry on the so-called family tradition of being in RI. So one, but they're all grown up now. Both are lawyers. 129 and 126. God's will, pray a lot, and then of course have a good wife who nurtures them well. So my wife did, I think she is primarily the person who nurtured the two boys very well. And took care of them, looked after their learning and their growth, and then brought them, basically take care of them so that they can focus on their studies, and that's, I think, how they did well in school, in the school days. So I don't think we did anything special, no enrichment class or whatever, except once in a while they are weak in one or two subjects, then we just give them tuition, not us, external tuition. So like Sean is generally weak in math, so he has got math tuition. And then when they go to A-levels, econs is always one of those areas whereby students go for enrichment class. So and in Bishan here, right, there's one guy, I can't remember his name already. You go to the school, you see inside there, all RJC kids doing econs. It's not that they don't know how, they just want to do better. I think we agreed with that, because from young, while all their friends have handphones, some of them even have smartphones. The boys get very, very basic mobile phone, but only from, I think, Sec 3 onwards. Before that, nothing. Nothing. So they grew up. One of the things that they kind of reflected and said, wow, they're quite deprived because all their friends were playing games on their mobile, on their tablet, then they don't know how to play. So sometimes the friend, like Xbox and all those things, right? They go to their friend's house, then they will have a chance, right, to play, but then they don't know how to play because they never have a chance. We don't have any of these other things at home. No games. No, nothing. So of course now, they can afford their own games, so so all the young professionals, they just spend money on games on their computer. They soup up the computer and then they buy all sorts of screen and all sorts of gadgets. So the two of them are like that. Then recently, the latest is Wukong, what we call the late to the game, right? So some people are very skilled in games, they are not. They just also runs, right? Out of that, the good thing is that they are not so so some people must keep on looking at the phone, right? So for me, I don't need, right? For them also same thing. You put it on one side and let's say I'm talking to you, I'll never touch the phone. I don't have the habit of so they also don't have the habit. So when we sit around at the table, it's a rule of thumb, no phone on the table. But that's important. Because sometimes I find that it's a bit strange, not to say that it's bad or what. That, you know, the family of 4, 5 sit around, then everybody is. Maybe some of them text each other. So that I think is something that it was inculcated lah. Yeah, sometimes, you know, family you do need to have a bit of rule engagement lah. And the key word is engagement. Or else you will not engage. And now they are in their late 20s, hardly can find them. You know, you got to book them, right? Like us, we also last time when we are at this age, our parents will not see us. So they have to book us, right? Yeah, tell okay, this Sunday come back for dinner or whatever, right? If not, then we all disappear, right? Manually set, right? Now is you just put in a family chat, guys, Sunday, next coming Sunday, dinner how? Then yes, no, whatever, then gonna switch. I think when we come together, okay, the both of them, okay, like me, they love their wine. They also love their so-called their craft beer. So it's good to come together and enjoy what you like to drink. So only the weekends, the family is like that. So only weekend, then we have alcohol on the table. So maybe it's also incentive for them to come and have it's not like heavy drinking lah. It's not like our outright foodies. It's like, wow, that type of thing. No. It's okay. Maybe we share about 2 bottles, and maybe, you know, sometimes happy bring up the sake from the fridge. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Not enough to get drunk. According to my younger one especially, he say he studied exactly like us. You know, we all scramble, right? Yeah. He say he scrambled also. But I think he scrambled better than me. He did quite well. Yeah. So, the elder one, okay. Yeah. Because, okay, for them to get into law school in Singapore, they need a certain grade, right? Yeah. So the younger one scrambled very well. I must say, I tell you one thing, most of the boys, most of the children, they don't follow what their fathers do. I actually sort of told, especially Ian, the younger one, that he's quite fast with numbers. I told him he will do well doing what I'm doing. But he said that the numbers easy, but not exciting. Yeah. Intellectual stuff that comes along with legal study, philosophy, there's some level of philosophy involved in legal, right? And also the technicalities, the statutes, the regulation, the excitement of two-sided exercise, you know, litigation is always one after another, right? Yeah. So I thought that was more interesting one. It's more intellectually challenging. That's what he said to me. During their primary school year, right? But they don't play games, so nothing to say, right? Yeah. But when they went into RI, then no time already lah. Between studying, CCA and everything, come back, do homework, kunel, right? No extra time, yeah. But then somehow my boy said that he after that now he let out the secret. Like, say in those days when he's in school, you all don't know he play a lot, right? But then we all think he's in school studying. Yeah, both of them played rugby. Then after when they go to JC, they stop. They play 4 years. Yeah, the both are injured, so they stop. Then Sean went to the debating team, and Ian went to there's this, you know, like something like the World Trade, the organization, but you know, it's aimed at the student level one. Yeah. So yeah, so they have this they give them, impart skills to them on how they can operate like as if they are world leaders. And then, you know, so they all come together, the people in different world come together. And then very interesting. So like 1 year so in his J2, so he was selected to go to Boston, representing RI in that. You know, the ACS RI. There's a little bit of competition, but then it's with the so-called the schools of the world. And of course, it is interesting, but then guess what? You know, all these things means the parents pay. Yeah, so he gets to go to Boston, like, and then when he was playing rugby, he gets to go to New Zealand. He went to Auckland and watch All Blacks play Ireland at Eden Park. I myself, I've never even had chance, okay, yeah. But he will, I think they get it. They get a lot of that. Yeah. I don't know how they do it, yeah, but yeah, okay, I never had to ask for all this help, right? Yeah, so but I do think about, spare a thought for those people who don't have the means, right? Yeah. It was 300, then Peter Lin topped up one for one. Yeah. During that time, the rugby fraternity, because we were using that money to bring kids into RI to play rugby. So that's called the Raffles Rugby Company in Raffles Rugby Union, set up by me and Raju from 2008 all the way to 2016. For me, then I stepped down, of course. Yeah, then the younger one take over. So the Raffles Rugby Union is still carrying on. Yeah. No, that year was very lucky. Yeah, lucky because we had that year they gave away the Griffin Award, right? The Griffin Award is given to, like, the top Singaporean, right? So the first person is LKY. Yeah, 2007, 2006 or 7, can't remember. First Griffin Award. So I latched on to the Griffin Award, right? And then raise money. So at that time, we can raise whatever and park it into the RI fund. They are a bit strict nowadays. I think MOE just say that you raise money for the school, it can only be for one thing. Yeah, financial assistance or scholarship, which is more academic. Yeah, these are the two avenues. Everything else cannot. Last time we raised funds for anything under the sun, park under the RI fund. It seems that I'm actually more active after being a student, and as an alumni. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Pre-1 went to work in CPF. Pre-2 I went to work in Noel Hampers. That's when Hampers. So that's when I was with the two ACJC guys. Yeah, so we were packing hampers. Actually, the pack hamper make more money than the CPF one. The people who play rugby, we are the people who first get to sell things. So we have to raise funds for our tour, right? Those days, but if you want to go to Malaysia tour, Thailand tour, which we usually go, then the coach say go and raise money. So he will give us his chocolate. He sells chocolates. He distributes chocolate. So he give us the chocolates. Then we will go to, like, CBD area, go to all the offices, and then go and knock on the offices, and then basically sell chocolate. Sec 2, Sec 3, Sec 4 already did that. Yeah. So we learn how to sell at a very young age. So the coach, who is also an RI boy, former RI boy, says, it's good one. You learn more than what the classroom teach you, which is, I agree. Yeah, it's a bit of an exposure that you can never get to do in a classroom, right? Then nowadays, they say, you get this enrichment and whatever, the exposure here. But those days, I hope we get the same thing, but in a different form. Yeah. No, but you see, we are you're incentivized to do that because you raise the money, you can go Malaysia, and can go Thailand. Number one, young boys like to travel. Those days we don't have, not like these days, right? Travel like nobody business. Those days our parents don't bring us out, right? So it's definitely, it's good, right? Then we get to play teams from other countries, right? Especially the Thai boys, faster, bigger, stronger. So you also get experience, right? Those days if you're a Singapore champion, or you think you're very good, right? Then you go to Malaysia. Okay, maybe not so bad. Then you go to Thailand, cannot whack. Then I'm not so good. Right? Oh, it's a tour. It's a rugby tour. That the parents may be more like more involved. Some of them will even go with them, right? But then that's what the boys don't want, right? If I'm going on tour, I don't want my parents to follow me, right? Yeah. So some of them will volunteer as to tag along and help out, right? A lot. But then most of the boys, if they get to go like Shanghai or whatever, they go with their friends. They don't go with parents. But then, having said that, a lot, kids today are not short of going away. So basically, those days when we go, it's one or two teachers plus the coaches. Yeah, our time, remember they promote student leader, right? Student leadership, right? So everything, I think you remember, right? Yeah, so the Sec 1, Sec 2 will be mentored and taken care of by the Sec 4, right?
Yeah.
And then the Sec 4 intern will then be taken care of by the PU leaders. So the PU leader are the boss, are the head prefect is the head prefect, right? Yeah. Then the next level, then all the various leaders, then is leadership downward. Those are the days. I don't know whether they change or not, but those days were good. I thought that it's really you from young, you learn leadership, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, because you need to jaga your junior, right? So if they took that away, that is sayang, because we still need to learn how to lead from very young. Yeah lah, we lost it lah. So that's why after that, that's why I said 2008, they put it back again. But I don't know whether there is I don't think that so-called 6 years togetherness is in substance the same anymore, right? Not the same, yeah. And you go down there, wow, this guy's so big, this guy's so senior, wow. Then you look up to them, right? Yeah. But don't have already. Yeah. So the 4-2 system became entrenched after 25 years. You know the history of RJC is 25 years. Yeah. So it became entrenched after 25 years. So the 4-2 remains even though everybody is together. Right? I think the 4-2 system is also entrenched partly because the 2 is a combined RI RGS. So then you got the 4, which is the separate the Sec 1 to Sec 4, right? Then after that the combined 2. So it has evolved. It has evolved. Yeah. Good and bad lah. They let the student leader take over. Yeah, so the A division captain will be the leader of whatever lah, rugby, basketball, whatever, and he's the leader, right? The teacher will just instruct him. Then the teacher will, okay. Sorry, I don't know whether it's a good thing to say about them. Yeah. I remember was that a Peter Chow? You remember is that a Peter Chow? Is that 2 I think? Peter Chow, I can't remember. I think he is it Sec 2 or Sec 4? I can't remember. When he came to the class, he doesn't teach E-Maths. Then he just say, put right on the board, 10-year series, which year, you carry on, right? Yeah. So for that 1 hour or so, then you just do your 10-year series. Until one day, I don't know who asked him, Mr. Chow, I think it's Mr. Chow. Yeah. He just, why don't you teach us anything? The guy asked, I can't remember his name. Who is it? Yeah. Then his answer is, hey, you're RI boys. E-Maths, I got to teach you. Wow, embarrassing lah. That was his answer. He never taught us a single thing. I think as a Sec 4, we were taking the O level, I think. Yeah. Or Sec 3 or Sec 4. We were doing A-Maths, right, and E-Maths. And then he said, E-Maths, I need to teach you. You're RI boys. Yeah.
Very bad.
Pastana taught us physics. So, but he come to the class, he'll talk about, let's say, the trajectory of the javelin, it's talking about trajectory, right? Then he start to talk about javelin. Then he start to talk javelin. Then he start to talk about national schools competition. That year we have a javelin thrower. Then talk about the entire competition, who won, who beat who, that sort of thing. Then before you know it, then the bell ring already. Then he said, okay, the rest of the chapter you read out yourself. So it's like, Okay, so we learned a lot about that. The athletics meet are very interesting, but we hardly know anything about the concept and the theory of the physics day topic that he was teaching. You got to read yourself. It's born out of life. It's born out of life and what you do, and how you study, how this thing move, why like that. It's maybe at most knowledge, but not knowledge in life. Exactly. You study for what? Right? Yeah, for the longest time, I always ask myself, study history for what? Study geography for what? You mean those days, right? Yeah. You know, history is about remembering dates, right? Those days, right? Yeah. So I did quite well. Yeah, then geography is, we ask for, model, questions, right? What the Sichuan Valley or whatever. Those days we study those things. Yeah, then you just basically spot questions. Yeah, spot question quite good. Yeah. Then but the subject that I almost flunked, I got is that East, there's a E6 or whatever, like A B C D E, F is F9, right? Yeah. E is still blue. You know why, right? Or rather the subject is literature. I totally don't dig literature. It's not like, the Hamlets, the Tempest. Okay, the most interesting one that I ever remember is Tom Sawyer lah. So, and then plus the teacher that day, okay, unfortunately there's one lady called Mrs. Ling. Heard of Mrs. Ling? Mrs. Ling. She really, I mean, you teach literature, you must make it come alive, like you say, right? Yeah, so you can read it. She said, read. I said, wow, then boring. I'm just going to read myself, right? One of the lady, I think her name is Shirley Chang. Yeah, the one very quite pretty one. Yeah, Patsy, Celine Chang, and then Miss Quack. Yeah, all these are all the. Yeah, there are three of them. Yeah. So no, that we remember fondly lah. Yeah, Shirley Chang. Okay, now I remember her name is Shirley Chang. Yeah, then the other one is Patsy. Everybody knows her, right? And then Miss Quack is because of the cross. I don't know who is it who said about the cross? I don't know. Yeah, that's, one of our favorite is Set 4D. What's the name again? Bio teacher. What's the name? She's our form teacher. Bio, right? And that's bio plus our form teacher. So and in 4D, that class was very funny. It was very very fun. Yeah. You got Hia Xiumin, Ye Bao Se, Ao Long Fei, Chin Lit. No, that one wasn't in our class. Chin Lit, Mian Wibo, Lian Nan, myself, a few, quite a lot. So, in fact, I think half the class are sportsmen. So, I remember one of the first days she came in with a vertebrae, right? A vertebrae, what's a vertebrae? Right? We studied the vertebrae, yeah. And then she put it on Bao Se's table. Then she walked past, and then after that she turned around, she said, "What is this?" Then Bao Se took out the thing and said, "It's a bone." That one was classic. It's a bone. Then, so she said, "Stand up." So she established a rule. Right? Every time she come in and ask a question, we don't know, stand up. You stand for the whole class, for the whole lesson, right? Her requirement is that you must read up beforehand to attend her class. Walao, it's like, it's not possible lah. We don't even we pay attention in class, we're very good at it. Let's not talk about read up beforehand. So that was the first one. So Ye Bao Se is the first one to stand up. Then subsequently, every class, she will ask question, and most of us will stand up. And she loves to start with the prefect and the class monitor. So the prefects you got four lah. Mian, Chin Lit, Lian Nan, and Hong Fei. Right? Four of us. Four of them. Stand up. Stand up. She stand up, cannot answer. Then next one is me lah. Yeah, class monitor, right? Yeah. So every bio class, you see five of us. Sometimes I feel like, myself, she come here, I just stand up. You cannot get to sit down in her class. Actually, in the end, I kept in touch with her. So when I was ORA president, for ORA dinner, I make it a point that I will always pay for 1 or 2 tables. Yeah, and then I invite as many teachers as possible. So usually we have about 10 to 20 teachers coming back. Yeah, and she's one of them. Yeah. But I still remember that by those days. She bio lesson automatic 5 of us stand up. Without fail. Chowding would take a compass and throw. You know, landed on Edmund. You know, there's Edmund. You know, Edmund Tan, the swimmer and water polo player. Yeah. Fuck. Compass. You see, there is a eat, and then there's a drink, then there's a play, right? So, but I go like, no, I stop at the food. I go like, wow, even just the food, right? 0 at 6-0, right? There's very little you can eat. Yeah, you see can but eat wow, right? You know the thing is that our digestive system, regeneration system, all are slowed down already, right? So those days is like in, out, right? Now it's in, cannot go out. It stays in the system, right? Yeah, I'm trying very hard to stay below 70 and below. Every morning I walk about 1 hour. And then I'll try to do the squats and the stretching. And I will still can do 50 sit-up every morning. 50 sit-up, 30 push-up. Yeah, every morning. I have to. You don't do. You either do it or you lose it. It's okay. You start 10. If you want, just because the best way of what we call do weight bearing exercise is to use your own weight, right? That's what they say. So when you walk, you are using your own weight. Then when you do push up, you're using your own weight instead of weights, right? Yeah. So that's the best. I used to run. I did 2 marathons. So and many halves. That was up to 2011. After that, no more already. I decided that I want to save my knee, right? So I stopped running. But maybe once in a week I will still, maybe I just run about 1 click or 2 click, that's it. Yeah, first batch of NTU. We went to, me and Teo Lang Huat lah, we signed up for School of Accountancy because of Chang Chiu Jun. That story, I think everybody knew. Oh, he met us in NUS. We were both on the way to apply for School of Engineering because we are science students. We are engineering science class in RJ, RILJ. Yeah. So we naturally will go and study engineering. So we met him in NUS. And then before we all going to the same office, right, to take the form. Those days take form and fill out, right? Yeah. He convinced us to say, yeah, 2 of you got good grades. Consider School of Accountancy, and he was telling us the 3 main reasons. One of them is you're a math student, right? Yeah. So do all the integration and all the various what do you call it? The mathematics formulation, right? Yeah. But he said in School of Accountancy, all this functional calculation, no need. You only need to do 4 functions: plus, minus, multiply, divide. He said 4 functions. Let go. Yeah. Wow, very attractive, right? Because integration and all those so many functions, very healthy, right? Then he said number 2 is it is a 3-year course, direct honors. 3-year course, direct honors. Number 2. Okay. Third one, most important, in a class of about 400, only 1/4 guys. The rest are girls. So coming out from, right, that's it. For a change, you now are the minority, which is not bad. So always remember these 3 main reasons why we should switch over to accountancy. And at that time, we don't know, RI doesn't even have commerce, right? Yeah, so we don't know anything. So because our friend, he say all this, especially the big three reason, all sound very good lah, right? Easy to study ma. Okay lah. No, we did double maths, yeah, further maths and A maths, and then after that we did physics and econs lah. But then you know those days when I study very easy ma, right? I take physics and all the mathematics subject as one. So because A maths you don't have to study it, because you do F maths. Then you do F maths, there are two to choose from, right? Or rather no, there's stats, and then there's mechanics. Remember, statistics or mechanics. That's the choice. Either you do A or B, right? But you remember, if you do physics, you are literally studying mechanics. It's the same thing, forces, the ball, and then the left, right, the same concept as what we study in physics. You didn't get it? You didn't get one? For physics, F maths, A maths, I got all A's. What? Wait. It's not that solid. You're literally you're doing 3 in 1. All have lah. But you know, I took a very big gamble. I totally don't touch stats. So the whole F maths, right? The whole section on stats, right? I skipped that out. So I'm very bold. The general section plus the mechanics, that's all I study. Yeah, because that itself, it complements physics. So 3 in 1 like I say lah, right? All 3 you study 1. Yes, our dear Miss Gan lah. Remember Miss Gan? Okay lah, she's quite encouraging lah. Although she said numbers, it's not bad lah. I did quite well. Then he said you can, then you probably can get an A. It's telling B. But it's okay lah, right? Yeah, doesn't matter. Hey, I'm totally opposite lah, my friend. Patterson, you're talking about Patterson, right? Patterson is heaven, my friend. No, the best thing about Patterson is the field. You know, in our RI field, our field was so hard, right? It's either very hard or very muddy. A or B, you choose lah. There's no green. Yeah, you remember our field got no green, right? So you go to Patterson, wow, first time there's green grass. Number one, when your boots you step on boots, you sink into the grass. You know, because our starts are quite long, right? 6 starts, yeah. Then you go, you actually feel the starts sinking in the ground. Wow, then different, yeah. So when you run, you got grip, yeah. And so we love the Patterson field. So I got 2 cousins, right? One is Soon Keong, right? Yeah. Soon Keong is always damn funny. He said that he repeated 2 times. Why is that? 2 times, so that he can play rugby together and win together with me. The first time he got retained in Sec 4. Sec 4. Then second time was the first attempt at A level. Then he repeated. So that's why he was with us. So he's 2 years my senior. He's here out of the Tiger. Yeah. So first one is Sec 4. Then after that, then pre-U 1 time. Then after that, so 2 times. So but then we were in the same rugby team. Yeah. But then the 2 cousins play in the same team that won the A division. I don't know lah. He's bright lah. I think he just doesn't want to study as well. For NS. Then after that, then came back again. Then after that, I saw him on the field. I said, hey, what happened? Oh, I'm joining you all again. Serious? Okay, welcome. That was Patterson Road lah. Yeah. We have a David Hunt, physics teacher, right? David Hunt. Yeah. Remember David Hunt, right? Then you know what me and Evan Tan do? We take the Rubik's Cube, we do it like that. Because there's a method of doing it, but then you don't have to see it. Then cannot caught both of us. Because he knows, you see our hand moving like that. Your hand here moving. Then we all, what are you doing? Show me your hand. Rubik's Cube. Cannot warning both of us. More than me. I only can remember 2 things about David Hunt. Yeah. Okay, 3 things. I remember his name. I remember he taught physics. I remember he caught me and Evan playing Rubik's Cube. That's the 3 things I remember. Right? You think about it, if you had never studied, for me, if I never play, just study, and then you get your so-called 4 A's. But by the way, you get 4 A's in right? You cannot even smell price. You know that for a fact, right? Right? 4A cannot smell price. So what's the point? Then you must well play at it and enjoy yourself, right? And then you can get to the next stage. All you need to do is Sec 4, go to pre-U, go to university. That's all. Yeah. Then university, then you come out, you get a job that is decent enough. Then all the rest are all non-important already lah. Then who will talk about PSLE? Yeah. Nobody will talk about PSLE. I also have. My mom bought. You see, those days, mechanical aside, right? We still go to the library. You want to stay at home and read your whole. Yeah, no lah. Yeah. Those days, library is the go-to place The place where you meet. That's why National Library and then our school. Yeah. Then even our school library not bad lah. Yeah. Then in uni we go to the uni library. It's the go-to place lah. You don't want to not go to the library because where else you want to go, right? Yeah. But I continue the same trend, when I go to the uni, right? Same thing, right? At that time I was in a hostel. Then I was also playing rugby for the uni. I had rugby, so I managed to get into Shearshaw. Then I played for Shearshaw. So I captained Shearshaw. I captained the school of accountancy. Then the uni team. We played for the uni team. So most of the time is there. Then after that we spend a lot of time in the hostel doing things Then school of accountancy also student leader right? Yeah. So that's why. Year 2 rep, right? So then they say, you go. Then everybody say, I say, why I go? You go. I say, no, you go. So everybody, okay, they want to ask the question, but they dare not go and ask Tony Tan, right? Yeah. At that time, Tony Tan was the education minister. Yeah, right. So then there's our associate professor. His name is Lau Ek Ming. Then he was specially asked to chaperone the student leader at the time, which was me, right? And tell me what to say and what not to say. Hey, meet the minister, right? Yeah. So then we all had a meeting first, the 400 of us. Then they say, whatever question you ask, one question that you must ask, is, can we stay? Then I go that is quite a suicidal question, right? Yeah. But then they say, hey, we only want one question. The rest of question you ask, whatever you do, I don't care, right? You must ask this question. So I go then Lau Ek Ming, his instruction is, I think you better don't ask this question. Because you sure make the minister not so song, right? Because the whole idea is how to make you comfortable when you go there. It's not, do you even have a choice to not go, right? Yeah. It's not, there's no choice. So, I jam in the middle, right? Yeah. That's why everybody, now you know, it's not because they ask me to go, not because I'm smart or whatever, it's just that somebody has to sacrifice. So I sacrifice. Go down there, first question. Sir, would you consider letting us stay in NUS to finish out our school of accountancy course? After all, we signed up for NUS and not NTI. At that time, it's not even NTU, it's NTI. Yeah. What am I, the associate professor? His face changed. Then Tony Tan's his remark, his facial expression, no expression. You know what came out the next thing? Next question. Ignore me. Damn funny, yeah. No, but I see, I have fulfilled my obligation, right, to my class, right. I asked that question. I didn't promise good result. I just asked the question. Yeah. It's like he showed me the palm without showing me the palm. Right? So, sir, yeah. So next question, right? Okay next question. Sir, we were expecting to get an NUS degree, right? But now it looks like you will end up with an NTI degree. I think that is a bit difficult for most of my class to accept, because we never saw this coming. If you saw this coming, maybe you wouldn't have signed up School of Accountancy, right? Yeah. Because at that time, NUS degree is a lot different from NTI. So then he said, okay, that is a fair request. Let me think about it and come back to you. So the rest of the question, I don't remember what I asked already. So then, but 1 week later, so they come back, and they only address that second question. The rest are all not important, right? It's a fair request. We have considered and we'll give you a choice when you graduate, whether you want NUS degree or you want NTI degree, right? Up to you, right? Also, this option will be extended to the next 2 batches. Because one batch, one year there's 3 batches. So us and then the next 2 batch will also get the same facilitation. You want NTI or you want NUS? Up to you. Because all sign up for NUS. Yes, the boys already signed up. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Well, you face a whole army of people in front of you. You have the chancellor of NUS, you have the minister, and then the whole army of people. It's a bit intimidating lah. It's still right? No matter how right? But it wasn't funny. I remember that I did that. Yeah. One of my highlights of my life.